Hello everybody! Alright, so you've recorded your story as outlined in the previous segment and have answered the 8 fundamental questions. The first step in overcoming the challenges you've outlined is recognizing what forces are currently working against you. And I'm going to be honest here because you deserve the truth. There's a lot working against you, but that's okay. It's going to get a lot better now and a lot quicker too, because you're getting the information you need and otherwise wouldn't have. When I was young, I was told all the time by people who genuinely cared about me that everything was going to be fine. They'd say, "Brady, stay positive, everything will work out." The problem was they didn't really understand what I needed or how to help me. The positive reassurance I received was honestly from pity mostly. It was optimistic and hopeful perhaps, but it wasn't backed by any real guidance. I was left to figure things out all on my own. I'm doing all I can now to help you avoid that situation. I'm going to give you the guidance that I didn't have and the guidance that I believe you need and can appreciate. Let's talk about what forces are working against you right now. There are 4 primary forces that have endless pressure and influence on everyday living when you have physical and emotional scars from a traumatic event. And these forces greatly impact one's self-esteem. These are the 4 forces. Force 1 is the force behind one's own reactions to themselves and their situation. This can be reacting to what you've been through, or reacting to your changed appearance if that applies. It can also be the reactions you have to your current circumstances, reacting to the idea and feeling that you're far from where you want to be in life. Force 2 is the force behind one's own opinions on how their situation affects life. This is a belief system that we mold for ourselves by repeating the same reactions over and over. Repeated reactions become long-term opinions. When we say things like, "This happened, so now I can't do that," or "I went through that, so now my life is this way." What we're doing here is placing limits on ourselves that don't actually need to be there. Force 3 is the force behind the reactions of other people as they react to your situation and circumstances. This can be their reacting to your physical appearance, or it can be them reacting to your pain, suffering, or shortcomings. As humans, we are sensitive to how others react to us, especially when they don't align with how we want them to react. Force 4 is the force behind the opinions of other people and how they compare your scars and situation to life. This involves the beliefs of the world and how society judges one's circumstances. It entails the outlook of people who are close to us, as well as strangers, co-workers, peers, teachers and significant others, and literally everybody else. These are the 4 forces outlined in this course titled Life with Scars, Self-Esteem Mastery. Our scars are results and reminders of unpleasant moments in our lives, but they are also much more than that. They are the symbols of some of life's greatest lessons. Naturally, though, our own initial reactions to them can be absolute shock and repulsion. Our first opinions of them are often resentful. They represent suffering, pain, and everything that's different about us. Additionally, other people don't always react well to us, and the opinions they have about us are frequently contrary to what we'd want them to be. How powerful are these forces? The forces behind reactions and opinions are so powerful that they play a large role in defining the way we live, by contributing to our behavior and conduct on a daily basis. Like 4 unstoppable winds, they beat down on us on all sides and cannot be avoided. Without proper sails in place, you or I can easily become caught in the turbulence of stress and despair because, again, as humans, we are conscientious and sensitive to what we and other people think about us. Everyone needs tools to navigate themselves through the storms of life. This course acts as a sail to help glide you along peacefully. Here you will learn to use the strength of these forces as an aid rather than facing it as a tempest enemy. The reactions and opinions that you and other people have toward your scars and situation can ultimately operate in your favor. Let me say that again. The reactions and opinions that you and other people have toward your scars and your situation can ultimately operate in your favor. How is that possible? Just like adjusting air conditioning to the most comfortable setting, each of us can gauge the climate of our own life. We can learn to control our own reactions to meet our needs. We're going to have to change some of our behavior and words we say to establish solid and strong opinions. We can be readily prepared for the reactions of other people. And we can influence the opinions of other people to better match the atmosphere that we want to live in. By learning to maneuver our way through these forces, we can create an environment to our liking. We'll discuss each force separately. Each is a milestone for achieving success on your way to adapting to your circumstances, realizing your goals, and thriving in your life.